I'm your host, Sean MacKenzie. Thanks for joining me once again on my channel on data analytics and data engineering. In this episode, we're going to return to our Python playlist, and we're going to do a little bit of graphing using Matplotlib. And to be specific, we're going to use Matplotlib to do a line graph, which is a very useful visualization when you're doing data analytics. So without further ado, let's get to our line graph in Matplotlib in Python. Okay, so to get started, you can see I'm going to get my data out of this Access database where I got data from the World Bank quite a while ago, and this data was 1990 to 2009, and I transformed one of the data sets in there, which was the cereal yield, kilogram per hectare, and I put it into that data set so we can create a line graph with it today. Okay, so I created a new file using the idle shell there, and as I mentioned before, this is a kind of a default installation from python.org, and I've added some modules to it, or imported using pip. I've gotten pyodbc and pandas and Matplotlib, and we'll be using those today. And I'm using those, and I'll also be using from the ticker library there. I'm gonna use the maxnlocator in order to set my integer x-axis to integers as opposed to being automatically transformed into other things, which Python likes to do. So to get started, I'll say getting data, just so that I know that my console is running, and we've started some things here, and I'll copy and paste in my connection string, which I've used on several other projects. I've used the same Access database for a lot of our sort of simple analytics work here and transformation work. So I'm going to paste in my my Access connection string, and then I'll create a connection object using pyodbc, and I'll say that my connection is equal to pyo.connect and our connection string as the argument there, and then give some more feedback saying selecting our data, and then we'll create an SQL string. Just select star from cereal yield, and that's the table that I created in our Access database, and it has nicely sort of formatted data for our graph today. So to populate our data frame, we'll say df equals to pd.read underscore SQL, and then we'll put in our SQL and our connection string as our arguments, and then we'll close our connection. Make sure you always close, once you've got the data out of your data source, make sure that you close that connection so that you release any resources it might be taking. And just to check to make sure I've got some data in here, I'm going to print the head of the data frame, and we'll go ahead and hit F5 and just make sure we got some data in there. So I'll go ahead and flip over to the idle shell and just see what happens here as I run this one. Looks like we're getting data, we're selecting, and there's the top, which has Brazil. I only put 3 countries' data into that table, Brazil, Canada, and Sweden, and so we can go ahead and proceed. So we've got our data frame out, and we'll go ahead and we'll just create a data frame with Canada as the name, and that'll just get the entries with Canada. We'll say Sweden is equal to df.query country equals Sweden, and then finally we can do Brazil on the as our third line. So we'll create a little data set for that. Our df.query countries equal to Brazil. And then once we've got our 3 data sets there, or data frames, we can do some setup for our plot. And one of the setup items is to set the x-axis to integers because the input column is it's an integer, but if you just take the defaults as you run your plot, the plot will try to change it to fit, you know, a sliding scale, and it'll add some decimals in there, which we do not want to see. And so this little bit here is just a way to set your x-axis to an integer, so it shows nicely when the graph is plotted. And after that, we can go ahead and we can actually set our plots. So we'll say that we're going to use our plot object. So we'll plt.plot, and we'll plot our Canada data set there, and we'll set the yield year on the x-axis just as we showed above. We're going to convert those values to integers, and the Canada yield amount will be sort of like the y-axis, and we'll set the color equal to red, and then the label equal to Canada. So that's going to put one plot line on our plot, and that'll show what Canada looks like. So from there we can do the same for Sweden. We can go ahead and just change the names to Sweden from Canada, and we'll give Sweden blue here, and then we'll change the label as well to say Sweden. And then finally we can do the same for Brazil, and so we'll get our Brazil data frame in there as opposed to Canada, and we'll give Brazil green and give it the right label as well. So this should give us 3 plot lines, which is exactly what we want to see. So what I'll do here just before moving on is I'll go ahead and plot this, and we can take a look. And to do this, we just use our plt.show, and that's going to give us a nice pop-up of what the graph looks like. So there we go. There's our graph, and as you can see, there's our blue line for Sweden, red for Canada, and green for Brazil. And our x-axis is the way we want it, without any decimals in it. And it's a nice graph, but there's no legend, and there's no labels on the x or y axes, so or a title for that matter, so we can go ahead and add those now. Okay, so now that we have a nice graph of lines that we want to see, it'll be very helpful to put a legend and also some labels on our x and y axes, and also some titles onto our graph. So we can do that. We can put our legend in there saying plt.legend, and then for our location we'll just choose best, which will kind of put it in a location that kind of makes sense according to what we can see on the graph. And then we'll add some titles. We'll say plt.title, simple line graph with pyplot, and then we can use plt. We'll use the second subtitle, and in order to use that one, we'll use the SUP title, cereal yield, kilogram per hectare for our line graph, and that's 1990 to 2009. And then we can move ahead from there, and we can do our axes labels. And so in order to do that, we can we'll use the X label and Y label on our plot. And so we'll say plt.x label. Oops, typing is not right there. There we go. plt.x label is equal to year, and then plt.y label will be kilogram per hectare, and that'll sort of make the graph look a little bit nicer in that sense. So I'll save that and hit F5, and we can sort of take a look at our resulting graph here, and there it is. So you can see we've got a nice colorful graph with a legend and some labels on our axes, and we've got some nice titles in there, and that looks good and exactly what we wanted to see. We've got our kilogram per hectare, I've got year and some titles there, and that is how you do line graphing using Matplotlib in Python. I hope you enjoyed today's discussion on how to do line graph in Matplotlib with Python. If you like what you saw today, please give the video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. And click the bell when you see the bell, as that'll help you get notified whenever I put new content up on the channel. If you have any questions or comments about what you saw today, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer any questions as best I can. Have a great day, have a safe day, and I'll catch you next time.